Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. With that road trip behind him, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time. So they win one, lose one. Things have been pretty evenly matched so far. One of these teams has to step up.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Little, he's in at point guard. Quincy Acy out there with Anthony. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Clemens in at the center filling out the middle. Shot's good from Little.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
On defense, the Knicks. It's a three-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
James with it. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Boy, he had it going offensively, just living at the line.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Little. And yes, sir, that one drops. Mr. Clutch has got 5 now.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Brooks outside. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. All by himself. Here's Little. And he dunks it right on Jordan Hill. Oh, man. Woo-hoo.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Waiters following the score by New York. Dishes it to Love. Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I spoke briefly with Randy Whitman. He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down. Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. No good from Little.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
And so here is New York after Dion Waiters' three-pointer that didn't go. Little, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Mr. Clutch has got 9. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. James outside. There's the dish to Brooks. There's the pass to Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. For the Cavaliers, Newman's checked in for Love.
Nice shooting.
Early, he's checked in for Quincy Acey. Amon Shumpert is coming.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
In. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now here's Waiters, averaging 16 points a game. Passes it to Aminu. Here's Waiters. Harris outside. Takes a 3. Got it off in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow motion, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He wasn't quick enough on his release, it would appear. Looks like the ball was still in his fingertips as the clock went off.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
This Friday, January 5th, the New York Knicks go up against...
Neither team able to build much up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Little, he's in at the point. Anthony is out there with Quincy Acey. Then it's Kyle Singler, and it's Hardaway in at the 2 spot. From the line, Brooks misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Hardaway, no good.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Love with the screen for LeBron. Scola. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Singler against James. Scola sets a screen for James. Pass to Scola. Back to LeBron. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Here's Little. No good with the triple.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Scola. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
They double him with Love. Hardaway from outside. They get the rebound. Here's Little. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mr. Clutch has got 16.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the deal with that 3.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and New York on with it. Now Smith defending. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from LeBron.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Little. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 37 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Brooks kicks to Harris. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last month. 3rd in scoring, third in shooting percentage, and his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Hardaway. Harris dishes to Waiters. Back to Harris. And here's Aminu. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Waiters no luck. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yet another three for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. They set the pick. Harris passes to Waiters. Pass to Aminu. Shot to stop the run, and he recovers it. Another shot. The shot no good. And New York the other way now. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Little. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Aminu with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Kicks it to Harris. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Stolen away. Smith outside. And there's the pass to Little. And Hill over to help. The feed to Shumpert. Passes it to Little. In the corner, Smith with it for 3. Good. And now a 12-point New York lead.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Newman comes in for Jordan Hill. And it's broken. And so we wrap up the first half. New York ahead. Up.
Well, Carmelo.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. First of all, a big...
What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, Waiters at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hill is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Brooks in at the point guard position.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
The Knicks leading by 8. Little passes to Asa. Here's Mr. Clutch. Brooks covering. And again, another one in from Little. Mr. Clutch has got 4 this quarter. The